Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 5th to November the 11th. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Let's start with November the 5th, which is a Sunday. And there's a cluster of planets waiting to make this Sunday very bad for you. So you can be disappointed in areas of family or romance areas. You can be disappointed if you're out with your colleagues or with business people. Miscommunication, miscalculation, arguments, accidents. Accidents can mean not only physical but verbal and emotional as well. So things are waiting to happen that will end up with causing depression and unhappiness. So for your morning, afternoon session, be careful what you say, be careful what you do, be careful how you drive. Let others take charge. This way you are not going to make mistakes. Let others plan this Sunday morning and afternoon and evening and nightfall period. And this way you will never be blamed and just relax and move along without wanting to take charge. Your temperament will be in great difficulty, your energy levels will produce stress and anxiety, so be out with happy people. Stay away from people who are going to cause you even more distress. Evening nightfall period, you have to be careful that all the plans you make for the evening nightfall period, they can be postponed, they can be cancelled, the change of venue can take place. So again, disappointments waiting there. And so keep in touch hour by hour with people that you're planning to meet. Stay away from people you don't like in the past who may come across your path again. Don't bring up issues of the past, and if other people bring up these thorny issues, try not to get too involved with it. So if you don't have to socialize, I'd rather you just be at home and be with the people that you are familiar with. But even then, try not to upset the cart. November the 6th turns to be a wonderful morning and afternoon period and early evening period for you. You're going to be very lucky at your place of work. Good news awaits you. Or even if you're in business, good news awaits you as well. And you're going to be extremely lucky in whatever you do. Make the play if you're looking for a romance. And go out for lunch with the people you love, or with the people you work with or do business with. All this bonding is going to pay dividends. Evening and nightfall session is good enough, but this planet is a little bit aggressive. And this planet is also there in the morning afternoon period. So try not to show aggression throughout the 24 hours of this November the 6th. Take the soft approach and you can get your evening and nightfall period even better and better. November the 7th starts very nicely for you, and you are extremely lucky in whatever you do. At your place of work, in business, or if you're on holiday, you may be talking about holiday, you may plan holidays as well, you may make contacts of people of another country or people of another race. All this good news awaits for you morning, afternoon and early evening period. So you're going to get a lot of help and good news. Be prepared for that, and try to get the best out of it by trying only not to be arrogant. That's the only thing I ask of you. Don't show arrogance, because the planet of arrogance is hanging around. So try to let others be the limelight also. Now evening and nightfall period, this planet of arrogance takes charge. So improve your tolerance, which means you will improve your teamwork, and thereby you will do well in the evening and nightfall session. You can meet somebody important throughout the whole day. And so be looking good, be behaving well. So that the first impressions are very important. Don't show arrogance, and that's what people will remember of you on this day. So evening and nightfall session, go and socialize, and as long as you're not arrogant and as long as you improve tolerance, you will do well. November the 8th, which is a Wednesday. Now that starts with very slow planets. And these slow planets make you wait and wait for news, delays and frustration and even a bit of depression. So you need to be very patient for whatever you want in the morning, afternoon session. And at your place of work, you will see that past mistakes may surface again, or past news which is not good may surface again. So be careful of that as well. So you need to take it slow, basically. If you are impatient or hasty on this Wednesday the 8th, then you are going to create more mistakes for yourself. Evening and nightfall session is much better. You are going to be able to find solutions where earlier you couldn't. You are going to now find that romance is very possible and to go hunting for it where earlier you are not really shown interest from others, not interested in you. And so socialize, look your best, dress your best, and go out and meet people. A lot of socializing planets are there. You are very imaginative, you are very creative, and this is going to come across and you will do well in the evening and nightfall session. November the 9th, Thursday, very aggressive planets are seen at your place of work, and even in the nightfall session, planets who dominate, make you very dominating are seen. So aggression one side, tendency to dominate the other side, that's not a good recipe for you to make this November the 9th produce anything good for you. So take the soft approach, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft, and this throughout the whole day. If you can be like this, you're going to do extremely well. It's all up to you. The tide is not towards giving you instant favors, so you have to create these favors throughout the whole day. And even when you socialize, don't want to be dominating or stubborn. November the 10th, for you coming from Pisces, the planets are ego are again there. Now, these planets are not against you, but they make you very fussy and they make you very determined to get what you want. So try not to do that. Take it easy. Go slow. Try to be not egoistic, but let others take charge as well. Let others make their opinions felt as well. This way you will make your morning afternoon session much better. You can meet somebody very important in the morning, afternoon and early evening period. So be prepared for that. Something good news can come that way. Evening and nightfall session I don't like. In fact, these planets, two planets of evening and nightfall session who make you impulsive, hasty, impatient and argumentative are also seen in the earlier part of the day. So earlier part of the day could be that you are also behaving this way, and that's why your ego is being bruised, and that's why you might retaliate. But evening nightfall session, if you don't have to socialize, I'd rather you go back home, because you'll need to drive carefully, you will behave very erratically, you will behave rebelliously and egoistically. All this becomes a center of focus with these negative planets, and that doesn't produce good results. But if you have to be out, then tell yourself, no way I'm going to be arrogant, no way I'm going to be rebellious and behave in an erratic manner. So go according to the plans already made and you will do well enough. Let's move to November the 11th, which is a Saturday. It starts very well for you. All the plans are beautiful and all the way that you are behaving and others behaving to you is very nice. So it's a Saturday, and if you are working, you will also do well. And so socializing becomes very important. And so go out with the people you love. But there is one planet, just one, very fast moving planet who makes your tongue move very fast. So you will say things which may upset people. You may argue unnecessarily. You may be impatient and hasty. And all these things are going to dampen your morning afternoon session. So don't allow this planet to make you behave that way. And you'll be able to get quite a good benefit from your morning afternoon session. Drive carefully, because this is also the planet of speed. And may make you speed because you are late for something and you are a person who is not able to keep a good timetable morning afternoon session. Now evening session, this negative planet takes full charge. So earlier part of the day, little pockets of problems here and there. Evening and nightfall session, he wants to turn it totally bad. So if you don't need to go out socializing, just go back to the safety of your home. Be with the people you're familiar with. Even then, be careful, this planet may want to trouble you. If you are going to be out, drive very carefully. Don't drink too much. Don't argue. Don't be hasty in what you say or do. This way you will control this planet, and at least this planet will not trouble you and can only trouble you up to 40 or 50%. Otherwise, it'll go to 70% to make the evening nightfall session or parts of your earlier part of the day very bad as well. Okay, it's all up to you. You control your horoscope, not your horoscope controls you. Horoscope is a plan. And when you hear people like me, astrologers like me advising you, and you take heed, and then you can create the tendency of a negative plan to make it positive as well. Okay. Now I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session with me. During this 90 minutes, I will tackle your next 5 or 6 years in full detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, in all areas of your life. So I will have your date of birth, your time of birth. I will look at your palms when we Skype. I will also ask you to send me your palm prints by email because they are much more sharper and much more easier to read. But I will also look at your palms while we Skype. And I will use Kabbalistic tarot cards if you want me to. And I'll face read you as well while we Skype. So a lot's going on. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message or send me an email. Let's get down to it so that I can make your next 5 or 6 years or a little bit more years to be well known to you, and you can plan them well to get the best out of it. Until then, thank you and good luck.